Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Sahaj Tales podcast. This is episode 9, and my guest is Magdalena Chihaia. How are you, Magdalena?
Hello, thank you for inviting me here. I'm so happy to be at your podcast.
Thank you, Magdalena. It's really nice to see you here. So, tell me what's been happening lately.
So lately, I was thinking to move here in Dubai because I love this city. It's amazing, and this country is like fabulous. So yeah, I wanted to change my life and to come here from Romania, or maybe in the first year to be half in Romania, half here.
Okay, that's cool. No, so okay, my first question would be okay, how was your life like, while growing up, and, what was it like for you?
My life in acting, you mean,
No,
or in
generally.
general?
Yeah, in general.
Okay, in general, my life was very nice. I was traveling a lot, and I was doing what I love to do, like acting in theater and in movies, and also emceeing at parties and events, and dancing and teaching people how to dance.
That's interesting. That's amazing. And so, like, how your relationship with your parents and everything. What was it like growing up? I mean, for you.
It was nice. My parents are amazing people, and they were helping me to do what I wanted to do in the life and to make my wishes come true. I'm the only child,
Oh,
so
same here.
yeah.
Me too. Yeah, I'm the only child as well. Because as you can see, I mean, it's like, uh, okay. So, how is life like? Growing in Romania and all that. What was it like?
In Romania, sometimes it's difficult, sometimes not. It depends of the period and also of the politic things. In every country there are issues with politics, but it was, let's say, good, but also struggling sometimes.
Okay.
Because after, let's say, after my university, there were 2 years of crisis.
Yeah.
So we didn't have the chance to go to be an employer on a theater or somewhere because everything was just closed. And also it was this period with pandemic. We know all the world was crazy and everything was stopping. And for us, for actors, it was very hard because we didn't have jobs, and everything was online, but it's not the same. When you are feeling the public, it's totally different when you are saying online.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, when you talk about like sort of political situations, what do you really mean? I mean, in that sense, like regarding Romania and all that, like what do you really mean when you say?
In our country, it's democracy, but sometimes it's not really nice. For me, it was nice to be like a king, like in UK, because in UK everything seems to be like more normal or more fluently. In Romania and in other countries, if something is not good with the political stuff, the people are making a lot of, let's say, they are disappointed and they are making a lot of meetings to destroy the government. But yeah, these periods there are not nice for us. But also, I don't like very much politics, so
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, we can. I'm
I
just,
don't like
I
it.
was like asking just in case because I didn't want to get into it too much because obviously, like, political content is separate from,
Yeah.
talking about different things here. So, okay, so I feel like, and Romania, I mean, it's famous for its music as well, to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what kind of music do you like? And
Because I'm a Latino dancer, I love Latin music, of course. But our traditional music is like popular music from the country.
yeah,
So it's very nice with costumes and everything and national dances.
yeah. No, because I listen to a lot of. I won't say that I listen to a lot of Romanian music specifically, but it also pops up in my house music feeds. Like I listen
Yeah.
to a lot of house and EDM and techno and all that. So I listen. So once in a while, some kind of Romanian music that pops in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So like because I've heard some tracks. So yeah, I'm aware of it. Yeah. So tell me, so what made you become an actor and in general?
I was dreaming about this since I was a kid. So if anyone was asking me, what do you want to do when you are growing up? I was saying that I want to be an actor and a princess. So that's kind with princess didn't happen. But let's say it happened a little bit because I was making characters for kids.
Yeah.
So theater plays and also entertainment with kids. So all the Disney stuff and everything. But yeah, I saw a movie with Sisi Princess, the Princess Sisi of
Okay.
Austria. So when I saw that movie and the actress was looking a little bit like me, so let's say I was looking a little bit like her because she was older than me.
Yeah.
Romy Schneider, she was married with Alain Delon. So I wanted to be like her, and I was telling my parents that I want to be an actress because I want to play in movies and I want to be famous.
That's interesting. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, so tell me, so when you were okay, how do you start like in getting into it? Like obviously you had dreams of it, growing up as a kid and
Yeah.
all of that. But how did you really start getting into it?
It's funny because I'm a Catholic,
Yeah.
so I was starting at the church. So my first theater play was Eva, my character from that theater play. I was Eva, and my partner was Adam. So this.
You mean Adam and Eve? Yeah.
Yeah. So we were making like some parts from the Bible,
Okay.
putting them on the stage. And when people from the theater were giving us a lot of applause, we were feeling so good. And I was feeling when I was stepping on the stage, I was feeling that this is my place, that I want to do, that I want to be all my life, and I want to be an actress. And to make people smile and forget about everything, about their problems, about issues, about jobs, about everything. To relax themselves and to be happy.
Yeah, I wish like a lot of actors thought like you. In terms of your intentions of like making sure that everyone has a good time and like enjoys themselves. I mean, it's really important. I mean, I'm an actor as well myself, so it's really important to really enjoy the stage and make sure you're doing your best you can.
Yeah, because if you are doing the best, people will be involved in your story, so they won't be public. They won't be like seeing a theater or seeing they are there with you. There are also characters because they are feeling what you are feeling.
Yeah.
So this is very important for me.
Yes, that's interesting. I mean, I okay. So tell me, so how is acting in Romania? Have you ever acted in Romanian for that matter? Like I was first asked,
Yeah, I was acting in Romania, and I am acting in Romania at the theater.
Yeah.
So I have a theater play with interactive theater, live music, dancing, because I love all this stuff of putting all the arts together and make something wonderful. So I was playing in this theater for 11 years in Elisabetta Theater. So
Elisabetta
is the name of, of a queen. Yeah, of our queen.
Yeah.
And I was also playing theater like Teatro Forum, if you know. It's something like you are playing an issue that someone is getting ill.
Yeah.
And he will die or she will die. But in the moment, the director is stopping the play and one people from the public is coming and taking your place and resolve that problem, figure it out what to do to not die the character.
Oh,
So those are like problems from life putting on the stage.
yeah.
So we were playing this, and it was something like international.
Okay.
So Forum Theater, it was playing also in Italy and in Germany and in UK.
Yeah.
So we were changing experience with other actors
Yeah.
of this part of theater.
Oh, that's cool. No, what is it called again?
Forum.
Theatre
Forum. Yeah.
Okay,
Forum Theater.
I've not really heard of it. It's something new to me, and thank you for introducing me to it. It was like it is like so a person from the audience like introduces like themselves in the scene,
Yeah.
and like solves an issue. Okay, so when you say that, it's also a form of improv, you would say, because
a little bit, let's say, yeah, a little bit, because we have a script, but we can manage in that way when resolving problems with the public helping.
yeah. Okay, what I would ask about this form of theater also is okay, is it can it also be possible that the director decides beforehand who's going to come from the audience?
No, never, because he was asking who wants to resolve or who has an idea, so the public are just putting their hands up, and they came on the stage. Yeah, there were some times when there were more people wanted to come on the stage, so they couldn't come all of them, but he was choosing only one of them to come and to resolve the problem.
Okay.
Yeah, this was this theater forum I was playing actually in the first years after finishing the university, and for me it was like amazing.
Yeah.
And also classic theater. So I was doing a lot of let's say styles of theater,
Yeah.
like forum theater, interactive theater, stand up. Now I made a very complex and let's say strange in a way character at the TV show, at a competition. It was
Okay.
a comedy show.
Okay.
So I was playing a nun,
Yeah.
a Catholic nun,
Yeah.
and it was something like a pamphlet, but I was saying things not so good about church, about priests, about like what is the life of the nuns in the church.
Yeah.
But this was the pamphlet, and it was a very, let's say, uh, not a very big problem. It was a little problem with the people from my country, because they are Orthodox, almost all of them,
Yeah.
and they are very religious. So I was having on the internet a lot of, I will kill you. Why did you do that? Why did you say that? Why did you? Some of them. But who understood that it was a pamphlet, they were appreciate the moment, and they were thinking that, okay, so this girl had a lot of courage to do that and to play that character.
Yeah.
Because actually men are playing priests and popes and policemen and presidents. So yeah, now it came a girl and she was playing the nun.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
did it happen in Dubai?
Really?
Did it happen in Dubai?
No. No, it happened in my country, in Romania. In Dubai, I don't know if I'm coming here to play the nun, the Catholic nun. I don't know exactly how it will look like, because also here it's a very religious country. Yeah. But there are a lot of Muslims, so I don't know what they are feeling about Catholics and making jokes about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's true. But it's an interesting experience. In fact, uh, so like when you talk about people who are basically sort of not finding it appreciated because it's such a divisive sort of moment or character that you're playing, and how do you really cope with that situation? You know.
I made a lot of interviews, and also I tried to explain why I did that, because actually I'm Catholic. So I was finishing the high school, the Romanian Catholic, Roman Catholic high school,
Yeah.
and I was also a speaker. Like I was representing the Romanian students in Vatican. So I was having a speech with all the cardinals and with the Pope, the um, John Paul II,
Okay.
when he was alive. It was his last year, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We went there to organize the international meeting with all the students and all the teenagers from all over the world to be there, to be in Cologne, in Germany,
Yeah.
and to meet the Pope.
Oh.
But yeah, there were some people also from Catholic Church, and they were a little bit shocked because I went to the Catholic Church almost every Sunday, and I was reading and singing in front of the audience. So yeah,
Wow.
so I shocked everyone.
So basically, you're saying you performed in a church, and like.
No. This was just at the liturgy, the mass of Sunday. But no, I was performing at the TV show.
Ah, okay.
But
Okay.
all the people saw me there, so they were thinking, Sunday we saw Magdalena on the church, and now she's making this pamphlet. Why is she doing that? Some of them thought that this is real, so this is
Right.
happening in the churches. But I was telling also in the interviews that this was my story of my character, and I was taking a little things from the normal life and I was putting them like a joke in my moment.
Oh.
So
Okay.
not everything was true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that may be also confusing to people who may visit the country, for example. I don't know.
Yeah, it was funny because when I was filming something on the street and I was dressed like a nun, everyone was saying, "Hello, God bless you, us," and I was like, "I'm not a real nun. It's okay, but if you want, God bless you."
That's really.
Yeah, but it was fun. But I'm happy that my church, the Roman Catholic Church, understood the character, and they vote me. They didn't say, why you did that, and because they knew that this is acting. This is not something that me, Magdalena and Chihaia, am saying. Even if I was borrowing my name for the character, because the character is Sister Magdalena.
Yeah.
It's not the same. It's not me.
Yeah.
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 So that's why.
Just give me a moment. I'll just pause it for a bit. Hi, we're back.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was some, there was something on the TV which was playing, so it was random, very very random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love that I'm doing. I love that I'm doing what I love, even if I'm saying love for two times. but I really love my profession, and I'm happy that I can make people laugh, even if sometimes they are thinking, "Is this true, or is it a character, or is it normal life?" But these questions for me are important because people are giving me attention, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. Yeah, and tell me more about what has been your acting experiences like in Dubai, by the way.
So I came here for a month ago. First of all, I came here with dancing because I'm also a dancer. So I had shows on Christmas and New Year's Eve and a little bit in another parties, let's say private corporate parties. But acting here, I was searching, actors here in Dubai. So when I was invited to play in a short movie, I was so happy because I was playing with Russians, with Indians, with Egyptians. So it was a very nice experience because I'm used to play in my language, but for me it was a very nice experience to play in English. I
Yeah,
was act in English, but
yeah,
theater,
yeah,
not movies.
yeah. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And so it's very interesting. Have you ever acted like in Junction or any in Courtyard Playhouse or some other places like in Dubai?
No, no. I wanted to see at the least to see a play or something, but I heard that there are not so many plays here.
Okay,
Only the opera, but the opera is another type of acting and of singing and dancing and blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't find. If you know, I would like to go to see. I saw only cabaret and things with dancing and entertainment and them singing and singing, but with acting, no.
Okay, okay.
Maybe in the future I will put here play an international one.
That's interesting. What kind of like do you direct as well?
Yeah, not really. I was producing theater play.
Okay,
That one who is playing for 11 years. So
okay.
to, let's say this year we made 11 years of playing and acting with the sold out every time. So in Elizabeth Theater we are, let's say every time we are like special guests because we have a different theater play. I told you at the beginning that this is with interaction
Yeah,
and also with live music, piano, and dancing. But because it's in the style of Agatha Christie,
yeah,
people can choose who was the criminal because it's a birthday party of a very big diva from
yeah.
Paris. So she's murdered, and the audience need to understand and to find which one of us is the real criminal.
Yeah.
And we gave them papers, and they are writing, and then at the end of the play, we are showing who is the criminal.
Wow, that's cool.
Sometimes they figure it out, sometimes not.
Yeah, in Dubai also, like in restaurants and all that, they have these murder mystery, events that they have. Like, it happens a lot, and so
Murder mystery.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like one of those. It's similar to that. What you're saying is similar to that.
Ah, that's nice. I would like to see one of these.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, they happen in some restaurants around like and all that. So yeah, talking about everything else. So what is your like? What are your thoughts on having, you know, focusing on your dreams?
Yeah, this is a very good question. um, because I love my profession, I don't want to be famous in my country, like people knowing me like Sister Magdalena, and that's all. I want more. I want to be like an international actress, and I want to play in big movies and to make amazing characters like, you know this is strange, but I will tell you. And it's also a secret, so I never told anyone this.
Yeah,
It's the first time. Um, when it will come, that moment when I will die, I want people after dying to, after me dying, to think about me and to say, it was a very nice actress and she was good and she was playing in that movie and I saw her in that theater play. So she was really amazing and I forgot about everything, about job, about family problems. So I was relaxing when I saw her playing. So for me, it's very important this,
yeah,
to not be unknown, to, but not because of that thing of famous and stars and no, because I want to be a part of every one life, every people life,
hmm,
like to do something important for them,
yeah, yeah,
to remember.
yeah,
A few years ago I went to that theater play
yeah,
and there was an actress there that she really said something, and my life was changing.
yeah,
So I want to change lives, but to be more healthy and more happy, let's
yeah.
say.
That's nice. It's
Yeah.
really cool, and it's a very good aim to have in life. And I also feel like so talking about that as well. Do you feel like you have a positive impact on people's lives?
Yeah, yeah. I'm lucky to say that I can impact people, but I want more. Because I'm a very ambitious person. So I want to do more good things and
Yeah,
to change lives.
that's really nice. That's really cool. I mean, that's so. Okay, tell me one way in which you have changed someone's life. Like in what way? Like tell me one way if you have done something like that.
I can tell you something funny
Yeah,
because a few years ago I was playing in comedy, like
yeah,
Tango Monsieur was the name.
yeah,
So there it is a man who is having one wife, a second wife in another country, but they didn't know about each other, a fiance and a girlfriend. So they were meeting in the same place.
yeah,
He was calling them to meet at his house, and they knew each other
yeah,
in that moment. But what is happening in that theater play when some people were coming to see our show? There were some, let's say, some men who were doing something like this in their
yeah,
lives, but when they saw the final of the show, they were thinking, okay, we need to be good persons and to be like honest with every woman or girl we met,
yeah,
to not destroy their lives or our lives,
yeah,
because everything was against this character, this man.
yeah,
So all the action was around him. And yeah, that theater play was changing the lives because they were thinking more what to do good and to not be so
yeah,
unrespectful, let's say.
yeah,
Yeah, this is one of them. But this is funny because when you are here in Dubai, it's normal to have more wives, but I think so. But in our country, no,
yeah,
you need to have only one, and
yeah,
that's all. And don't cheat.
yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, talking about that. Okay, what are your thoughts on weddings or marriage in general? Like what are your thoughts? Okay, I'm not really this is like a topic which basically has which you have like gotten into. Like what are your thoughts on marriage as an institution and all that stuff? Like, what's your thought on that?
To manage an
No,
institution.
what's your
Or
your thoughts on marriage as an institution? Like what do you think are your thoughts on marriage in general?
Um, I don't know exactly what to say about this because yeah, in institutions you mean
No, I
actual
mean, no, no, no. I
institutions
mean,
or
I mean, like, what are your thoughts on the concept of marriage? Like, what is it? Like, what do you think about it?
sorry, but I didn't I didn't understand exactly what do you want me to
No,
tell you
it's like
about
your opinion on,
yeah
weddings and marriages.
managers yeah.
Yeah. What is your opinion on it? What do you think of, you know, heterosexual marriages, or, sort of even like same sex marriages, or whatever, like, the kind of things like that.
Okay, now I
Yeah.
understand. Yeah, I don't bother about their feelings or what they want to do in their life if they are heterosexual or if they are I don't know, gay or whatever. But for me, it's important in life and also in theater to be like everything to be like normal with respectful and with love and peaceful and with good communication,
Yeah.
and doesn't matter if there are two girls or two boys or one girl and one boy, or but be respectful. Don't do wrong things to hurt the other person
Yeah.
in front of you, because you know I have a motto in my life:
Yeah.
what I don't like to do someone to me, I'm
Yeah.
not doing.
Okay.
So it wasn't let's say any moment when I was thinking to take a friend, or I don't know, a girl to take her boyfriend or something,
Yeah.
because this is not a moral thing.
Yeah.
So because I don't know if it's about religion or about growing up
Yeah.
and education,
Yeah.
but I think it's very important to respect the other people and also to respect yourself, because
Yeah.
if you are cheating, you are not respecting yourself, you are lying to yourself.
Yes.
Every time when someone is cheating someone,
Yeah.
is because he or she is not feeling comfortable with the partner, so they need more.
Yeah.
But why you are not telling the partner that, I
Yeah.
want this or I don't like this, or
Yeah.
to make a compromise.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everyone can be happy. So in any theater play, any show,
Yeah.
we are really having, even if it's a comedy or a drama,
Yeah.
we are having real problems,
Yeah.
and we are showing the people, the audience, how to manage it, or maybe we are making them to think and to question themselves, why was happening this, okay, I never thought this will happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will do the things better, or
Yeah.
I will do in another way, not in the way I was doing before.
Yeah.
So I think our let's say our big value like an actors
Yeah.
is to make people understand real what to do good in their lives, and also when they are seeing us, to answer their questions, and also to not only to forget the problems and everything,
Yeah.
but also to resolve them,
Yeah.
because we are like pions.
Yeah.
So we are just showing what is happening.
Yes. Yes.
Also there are political shows, and there are let's say these modern shows and films and movies and fictions and fantasies.
Yeah.
Those are um, coming, uh, let's say the first thing was the real one, the first
Yes.
problem was the real one, so they were building for
Yeah.
a real story,
Yes.
even if it's fiction.
Yeah.
So is something true there.
Yes,
You
yes.
know, there are people who are saying that, you are actors, you are lying all the time. No, we are not lying, because when we are playing, when we are in the character, we are not anymore ourselves, you know.
Yeah,
We are that character, and we need to understand that character, and we need to live their lives. So our life, no more.
yeah,
So we forget about us, and we are feeling and we are living the character life,
yeah,
even if it's a good life, even if it's a disaster.
yeah.
But yeah, this is hard,
Mhm.
and it's very very let's say emotional, and also every time I'm making a different character, for me at least,
Yeah,
it's like I like challenges, so it's
yeah,
a challenge for me. This character with the sister Magdalena, I it was a very big challenge, because I was looking at a lot of movies with the
yeah.
nuns, and because I knew the nuns and I was playing and singing in the church with them,
Yes,
I knew a little bit from their lives,
yeah,
like normal life,
yeah.
but also I was borrowing a little bit of things from movies. So
Yes,
I
yes.
made my character and I wanted to understand.
Yeah,
That's why is the difference between acting for theater and acting for film.
yeah,
It's a huge difference.
yeah.
In the theater, you let yourself like go away.
Yeah,
So when you are putting yourself on the stage,
yes,
you are not anymore Magdalena, you are not anymore you. So you are the character.
yes, yes.
But when you are filming a movie, you are borrowing from your characteristic
Yeah,
feelings
yeah,
or thinking or gestures to the character of the movie, because it's more natural. So in the movie, you are talking like this,
yeah,
but in the theater you cannot do like this,
yeah.
because audience cannot hear you.
Yes, yes.
So it's natural, but not that natural.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why in our country they are saying, I think in other countries also, they are saying a good actor can make a very good difference between acting for theater and acting for movie, because some of them who are acting all their lives on the theater,
Yeah,
when they are acting for movies, they are more
theatrical.
theatrical. Sorry, theatrical. So they are like when they are saying something, they are not saying something natural. They are saying with the voice loud, and I'm so upset because of this and this and this, and they are
Yeah,
shouting, and this is not
yeah,
nice.
yeah,
You need to know exactly what the volume you need to put,
yeah,
and what how much you need to react and to act also.
yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
No, I mean, okay. And then another thing I wanted to say was that, okay, what is, okay, what are your thoughts on, actors somewhat playing morally correct characters? Like for example, when people audition for something, I'll
Yeah.
explain it to you. Okay, when people audition for something, they somewhat have this inclination or this tendency to choose, an angle where they're morally good. But you know, sometimes characters are morally bad in films or in theater, both. You know, so how do you really make that distinction between that when you audition for things or when you play it?
When you audition for a movie or character or
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
yeah. For me, for example, it depends what kind of movie is it,
yeah,
because I cannot go to an audition to play something dramatical and it's a comedy,
yeah,
or to play an angry character, but my character is so naive and innocent, and I cannot be angry
yeah,
if my character is not like this.
yes,
So it's very important to know from the directors or the ones who are making the audition to what they want.
yes,
for that audition, what they are looking for,
Yeah.
what typology, what characters, what, to know exactly what to prepare
Yeah.
and how to be dressed and what to do and what to say, of course.
Yeah.
If they are saying you can choose whatever you want from your knowledge or whatever,
Imagination.
or imagination, or improvise, they need to tell you like improvise something comic, or so, or say something I don't know, dramatical, or we need to see you crying, or we need to see you happy, or things like this. But it's a very good point, because I saw also in my countries, when people are going to auditions, sometimes they don't give us more information about what they are looking for.
Yeah.
So we are thinking, okay, we are going there and we are saying our names and everything, but what we are saying, because they didn't give us a script or something. So every time I'm trying to have, let's say, a script like comic and a script like dramatic, to
Yeah.
can choose at that moment, because
Yeah.
I'm asking, what do you
Yeah.
want to see?
Yeah.
Drama or comedy?
Yeah.
I was playing also a drama, I think last year. It was the last time I was playing in that theater place, because then I left to Dubai
Yes.
and I couldn't play anymore. So I replaced myself.
Yeah.
But it's hard to play a drama. In the university, all the directors from the other section were asking me to play drama and innocent girl. But I like more to be a bad girl, because it's not normal for me. In the
Yeah.
real life, I'm different.
Yeah.
So it was very nice to play challenging roles,
Yeah.
not to play my role.
Yeah.
And also when I was playing drama at the theater place, it was so hard. No, after that character, I was crying 2 days before after the show. So 2 days after the show, because it was too dramatic, I
Yeah.
was crying
Yeah. Yeah.
like nonsense, like
Hmm.
because I couldn't leave my character. Like, there are actors who can leave their characters when they are putting the foot, stepping out of the stage,
Yeah,
and
that's true.
leaving the theater, so no character.
Yeah.
But I cannot.
Okay.
The character stays with me like for 2 hours at the least,
Yes.
and then I can easily, like, every time I'm trying. In the pandemic wasn't like this, unfortunately,
Yeah.
but every time when I'm having a theater play,
Yeah.
after I cannot go home.
Hmm.
And usually I'm not going to drink and to do things with colleagues and things,
Yeah.
but I'm going to dance, because
Yeah.
dancing is giving me the opportunity to live my character and to be myself.
Yes. Yes.
So this is my way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. So final question for the day. What's your best and worst experiences in entertainment industry, in this industry in general? What has been your best and worst experience?
The best experience. The best experience actually was in Germany, because it was a non-verbal theater play.
Yeah.
So it was something like a little bit of comedy at the
Yeah.
latte.
Yeah.
So it was nice for me, because and challenging, because I like to talk, and
Yeah.
I like characters that are talking, not
Yes.
no talking.
Yeah.
So this non-verbal made me to be more expressive and to move more.
Yes. Yes.
That's why, because I'm also a dancer and
Yeah.
an instructor,
Yeah.
in my first festival from my country, and I want to do this all over the world, I want to make a workshop with dancing and acting in the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
Because also dancers need to transmit to people
Yeah.
what the song is saying.
Yes. Yes.
Almost, Latino, there are Spanish songs.
Yeah.
So not all the people understand Spanish language.
Yes.
But you, like a dancer, like a performer,
Yeah.
you can show them with your body and your feelings and your mimics what the song is talking about.
Yes.
So I want to do that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So let's see.
Yeah.
What the people.
And what's your worst experience in this industry?
Sorry.
Your worst experience.
My worst experience. Oh, I don't think I had. It wasn't a worst experience. It was a challenging experience.
Yeah.
So it happened. You know, our nightmares
Yeah.
for actors
Yeah.
is to forgetting the script when you are
Yeah.
on the stage.
Yeah.
But for me was something different. Like I was playing, I was replacing a colleague in a theater play
Yeah.
in another city, not in Bucharest. I'm from Bucharest.
Yeah.
So I needed to stay in that theater like for 2 days to rehearse a lot because
Yes.
it was the premiere in 2 days.
Yeah.
So we were sleeping in the theater. This was very nice because I could go on the stage like at 2 in the morning and just stay and to feel the stage and everything.
Yeah.
This happened before finishing the university, so it
Yeah.
was a very challenging and nice experience for me.
Yeah.
But also because at the theater it was cold by night,
Yes.
I got a flu. So when it was the premiere, it was a moment on the stage when I wanted to say something
Yeah.
and I couldn't because I had no voice. So
Yeah.
I was, and nothing happened. And because I was scared, so scared, because no words
Were
could,
coming out.
yeah. So I was pushing my voice. This wasn't so nice after for my healthy, but at the moment it was the only thing I could do in that
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
I couldn't stay like this and
Yeah.
I cannot talk. It's okay.
Yeah.
You play without me.
Yeah.
This couldn't happen. So I was pushing my voice and struggling. I could do something, like I could speak,
Yeah.
but it was the terrified moment from my life on the stage
Okay.
because I felt like it was scaring and
Yeah.
also shocked, and
Yeah.
it was like panic. I need to do something, and I've done. And
Yeah.
when I realized that, okay, this is what I need to do, and
Yeah.
it worked.
Yes.
That was good.
That is great.
But after that 2 days, I didn't have voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I had in that moment, so
Yeah.
I saved myself.
That's good. That's good for you and good for the plays. People who are in the play. I mean, it's
Yeah,
always-
yeah, but it's scary.
yeah. It is.
It
It is
happened.
definitely scary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, Magdalena, for coming on the episode.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching the podcast. Thank you so much for listening to the episode. I really appreciate you coming on, Magdalena. It's a pleasure to meet you and speak to you about your experiences. And thank you very much for watching the podcast. I really, really appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting me, and see you soon.